Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
So, today we will start with the new topic, that is summarization and note making. Okay, and this is your next unit as well. So, what you need to do when you are doing summarization and note making? Okay, first read the passage carefully. Two or three times. Three times to understand what the passage is about. Okay, so you have to read the passage two or three times carefully. Now for summarization as well as for note making, different things are there. Okay, but you, whether it is summarization, whether it is note making or summarization or note making, both, you have to read the passage carefully two or three times to understand what the passage is about. Okay, for summary writing, write the summary in your own words. Words as far as possible. Okay. The summary should be one third of the original. Is it clear? when you are writing summary, you should keep in mind that the summary should be one third of the original. So for if the original passage is of 300 words, the summary should be about 100 words. It means 90 to 110, 90 to 110 words can be accommodated, can be allowed. Okay, you should avoid quotations, examples, repetition is to be avoided in the summary. Okay, use one word substitute. Substitute wherever possible. Okay, so you have to write summary in your own words. It should be one third of the original passage. So if your original passage is of about 300 words, your summary should be of around 100 words. 100 words doesn't mean exactly 100. You means 90 to 110 allowed. But if you write in 100 words, it's the best summary possible. Okay. Then fifth point is give suitable title to your summary. Title should be between 3 to 5 words. Okay, one word title is also allowed. Is it okay? So this is your regarding summary writing. Now when you are doing note making, what you should keep in mind. Now when you are doing summary writing, it is to be written in your own words as far as possible, but you should also keep in mind language, grammar, okay? Everything should be correct. Write the first draft. Check. Here you can see reading the passage 2-3 times to understand what the passage is about. Underline the main ideas. Okay. Now, when you underline the main ideas and when you see quotations, examples, repetitions given, so you write the first draft avoiding quotation, example, repetition, but you can understand what the quotation says, what the example says, and from that you can even see, means you can even see what the writer wants to say through examples, quotations, and what the writer main message is. Okay, you are not supposed to write your own opinion. Okay, reader's opinion and comment are not allowed. You have to write in your own words, but reader's opinion and comments not allowed. Okay. So you should keep it in mind when you're writing summary. It should be in your own words, but you should not write your opinion and comments. Okay, it is to be written in 1/3, but you should avoid quotation, example, repetition. Means you should not write quotation, example, and repetition, but what you understand from quotation, examples, and repetition, that can be written. Okay, so give suitable title. Title should be in 3 to 5 words. Write the first draft. Check it whether all main ideas have been included, all main points have been included. Okay, now when you are writing the main points, and you will not be writing the quotations, examples, repetitions, you should see in your first draft whether there is anything extra. whether it's 1/3 of the original, okay, whether it's 1/3 of original. When you are deciding 1/3 of original, you should also see to it there is nothing extra and irrelevant. Okay. Anything important when you're checking 1/3 of the original, then you need to see. If suppose your passage is of 300 words, you're supposed to write in 100 words, and your summary first draft is about 75 words. So you have to see if anything important has been left out. Or anything extra has been written. If anything important has been left out, insert it. Okay. Or if anything extra has been written, anything extra has been written, delete it. Okay. Check for language, spelling, grammar, punctuation. Punctuation. Okay. And edit and proofread it. The second draft even. Okay. And then prepare the final draft, that will be the first. Okay. Finalize the third draft. So this is regarding your summary writing. Now, what are the points you need to keep in mind when you are doing note making? Is it clear to everyone? Hello, is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you noted down these points? Can I erase it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So for note making also you have to read the passage 2 or 3 times to understand what the passage is about. Okay. Now For note making, one can use abbreviations, okay, symbols, signs, shorter expressions, wherever possible. Okay. No need to write in complete sentence. Sentences. Okay. One can use even graphs, charts, tables for note making. Okay. Now for water, you can use the symbol H2O. No, for water, you can use symbol only O for oxygen. You know all this, okay? Then you can also use plus, minus, okay? Multiplication, division, percentage. Is it clear? For and, you can use this for and. Okay, abbreviations you can use for, suppose for prime minister, you can use PM. For chief minister, you can use CM. Correct? So abbreviations can be used. Then I told you signs. So plus sign, minus sign, percentage sign. Okay. Symbol. We use various types of symbols. No? H2O is symbol of water, O is for oxygen. Correct? Similarly, we also use greater than, less than. Okay. We also use therefore के लिए भी यूज, ठीक है। therefore के लिए हम ऐसे यूज करते हैं सिंबल, ठीक है। एक डॉट यहाँ पे आ गई, दिस इज फॉर therefore, ठीक है. Let me- So this is for therefore. Okay. Then for because, what symbol we use? For because we use for because we use this symbol. Huh? Because is opposite of therefore ना, so symbol में भी opposite हो जाएगा. Two dots upside and one dot downside. So because के लिए we will use this symbol. Okay. So we use various types of abbreviations, you know. Then I told you shorter expressions. How to use shorter expressions? For example, we are using word application. Okay. For application, what we will use? Shorter and then we will use n like this application. Okay. So this is shorter expression. Similarly, for example, management. So for management, we may use the word management. Clear? So for business, I'm just giving you few examples how you can use. So instead of writing the full spelling, you just write BUSI, business. Okay, this way you will use shorter expressions in note making. You can use graph, chart, tables, which we have already done in semester 1 under analysis of technical data. Correct? So how to do note making and how to do summary writing, that you need to understand. Is it clear to you? कुछ समझ आया आप लोगों को?
Yes, ma'am.
नोट मेकिंग में क्या करना है? अभी हम एक्सरसाइज करेंगे तो थिंग्स विल बी मोर क्लियरर टू यू, बट मैं थोड़ा सा आपको एग्जांपल दे रही थी. तो नोट मेकिंग में आपको जो क्वेश्चंस पूछे गए हैं आपको उसके आंसर देने हैं. यू आर नॉट सपोज टू राइट इन complete sentences. You are supposed to write in shorter expressions using abbreviations, symbols, sign. Okay. You can use graph, chart, table even. Okay. So this is what you need to keep in mind. I hope things are clear to you. So now we will go to a passage where you can understand first how to do note making. You must have done note making in earlier classes, 11th, 12th. Done or not done?
Done, ma'am.
Done. फिर भी I have to do it, so I will do it. You know, today is International Poetry Day. Anybody knows it? Today is International Poetry Day. I'm sharing the screen. I hope it will be visible to you. Can you see this screen?
Yes.
Okay. I have given a passage here. Okay. And read the passage carefully to perform the following task. Okay. Now, what is the task? This is the passage, and the task given is you have to write a summary of the above passage in about 100 words. I'll also give a suitable title and then note making. Clear? So note making, I have given you first point, presence of water, second, formation of water, third, travels of water, fourth, importance of water. Okay. Now for summary writing, if you do note making first, then it will help you to write a summary even. Okay. Now read the passage. Anybody would like to read the passage? किसी को पढ़ना है passage loudly for the full class? All of us have heard that water is life, but have you ever thought where does all the water come from? Water Save Water Day is also there, no? It's tomorrow, I think. There is water above our heads in the clouds. Most of the earth is covered by the sea. Even the land is wet for 6 miles down. Most of our body is made up of water. 1/10 of a wooden chair is water. Even well-aired clothes have water in them. There was no water when earth was being formed, but there were many kinds of gases. Two of these gases were oxygen and hydrogen. The great heat united these two gases. They formed water vapor in the form of gas. Then the earth began to cool. The vapor changed into a liquid. Thus, the water of our world was made. The water we use today has been on earth since the world began. Each drop of water has a history of millions of years. Water travels a great deal. It moves from the river to the sea. From the sea, it rises as vapor. Up in the sky, it goes. There, it changes into tiny droplets. The droplets gather in a cloud. As the droplets cool, they fall as rain. Some drops fall into the sea or into the rivers. Others fall on the land and soak into the ground. The vapor in the air shields from the sun. It stops the worst heat of the sun from reaching us. Without it, our blood would boil. Without water, all living things on earth would die. Without it, we would not have been born. We would never have been born. Water is so important in our lives, still we don't care for it and keep wasting it, especially in cities where it's available 24 into 7 into 365. On the other hand, villagers find it difficult to get water for their basic needs. Hence, one needs to make optimum use of water to make it easily available for others too. Okay. Now, when I was reading the passage, you must have got the idea. The main idea of the passage is about water, how water is formed. Okay. So, water is available in everything. Okay. In clouds, in wooden chair, in clothes. Okay. our body is also made up of water. So if I ask you water is available, water's availability, suppose note making me, if I ask you water's availability or presence of water, then you will write in body. You need not write in full sentence. Okay, you can say in clouds, comma, in body. Okay, in clouds, body, well aired clothes. Or wooden chair. Correct. So you need not write in full sentence, complete sentence. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
There was no water when earth was being formed, but there were many kinds of gases. Two of these gases were oxygen and hydrogen. The great heat united these two gases. They formed water vapor in the form of gas. Then the earth began to cool and the vapor changed into a liquid. Thus, the water of our world was made. So, formation of water. So, next we go to formation of water. Okay. So, how water was formed? When the two gases, oxygen and hydrogen, were united by the great heat, it changed into water vapor, and then the vapor changed into liquid, and thus the water formed. Okay, so next is formation of water. No, so you can even use abbreviation formation of water. When I say so, oxygen for O, and O and H united by heat. Okay, oxygen and hydrogen united by heat. Okay, it formed a gas. Na, water vapor change, the formation of water vapor. Okay, formed water vapor. Okay, change into liquid on cooling. You can even write formed water vapor in gas form. Okay, change into liquid on cooling. Thus water was formed. Okay, so this is your second point. Is it clear? I hope it's clear to you. Then your third point is what? Travels of water. Okay. What is travels of water? Water travels. Na? Usage water we use today has been on earth since the world began. Each drop of water has a history of million years. Water travels a great deal. Okay. It moves from the river to sea. From the sea, it rises as a vapor. Up in the sky it goes. There it changes into tiny droplets. Droplets gather in a cloud. As they cool, they fall as rain. And as raindrops, it fall into the sea or the rivers or on land and into ground. Okay. So water moves from the river to sea. Okay. So travel of water is from river to sea, comma, rises as vapor in sky. Okay. From there it rises as vapor in the sky and changes into tiny droplets. Turns into tiny droplets, gathers in cloud. So these are not complete sentences. Now when I say gathers in cloud, turns into tiny droplets, I'm not using it turns into, it rises, it travels from river to sea. So these are shorter expressions, okay? Gathers in cloud, on cooling falls as rain, है ना? You can say falls as rain on cooling, ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं. Okay. Falls as rain on cooling falls as rain on cooling falls as rain in sea, river, okay, on land or ground. What is given in the passage, accordingly you have to write land or on land or soaks into ground. Na? Okay. So this is what we have done. Soaks into ground. Now importance of water. How water is important for us. Okay. The vapor in the air shields us from the sun. It stops the worst heat of the sun from reaching us. Without it, our blood would boil. Without water, all living things on earth would die. Without it, we would never have been born. So, water is important for life, for birth, for protecting us from sun, heat, है ना? Not only this, water is also important for taking care of us, in the sense we need water for our basic needs, है ना? So all this will come under importance of water for birth, life, basic necessities. What else? Protecting us from heat. For protecting from heat. Basic necessities of daily, of basic daily necessities also you can write. Is it clear? So this is importance of water. I hope note making is clear to you. Is it clear to you, note making?
Clear, ma'am.
To everyone, सबको clear हुआ note making?
Yes, ma'am.
कि कोई ऐसा है जिसको नोट मेकिंग समझ नहीं आया है? बिकॉज इट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड. नोट मेकिंग एग्जाम में आएगा, ऑनलाइन एग्जाम में सब टॉपिक्स आएंगे. ये नहीं सोचना कि एग्जाम ऑनलाइन है, हम लोग घर से कर सकते हैं या किधर से भी कर सकते हैं, तो ऐसा नहीं. आपको हर टॉपिक समझ आना जरूरी है. इज इट क्लियर नोट मेकिंग? इफ एनीबडी टू whom नोट मेकिंग इज नॉट क्लियर, प्लीज टेल मी. सबको क्लियर हुआ? मैं लेक्चर एंड करती हूँ अभी. ओके, फिर नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हम लोग समरी राइटिंग करेंगे. ठीक है? सबको समझ आया ना? तो अभी मैं लेक्चर एंड कर रही हूँ.
Thank you.
नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में we will do summary writing. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome. Bye bye.
Bye.
Ma'am, thank you, ma'am.